What's going on, stream? This is gonna be a quick 2 hour stream because just wanted to hop on and play Madden. Just 2 hours, not as long as the other ones. So yeah, uh, Sniff's gonna be on. He's gonna play his game, and
Welcome to Weekly Strategy. Each week you can find valuable information about your upcoming opponent. This is how you access the new player help. This is your choose focus players each week who will earn extra XP.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That is incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. On 1st down, Callaway. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Flush to his right. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Oh, big hole left side. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Williams. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And he He's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep, Deontay Harris. And they'll be set up with great field position, as this is going to be touchdown right at the 40-yard line. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. And that is incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Vikings Vikings are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Boy, so another interception. CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Handoff comes to Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. From the gun, it's again to Cook. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll go down at the 28.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Dancing to his left. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Stevenson. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. That one hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Second down and inches. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. They're going to look to throw. Open man is Waddle complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll set up to throw. Another catch there for Waddle. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Second and one. Fouled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Second and 6. Looking to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Gallup. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And this is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
It's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it'll be intercepted. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. He's going to let it go again. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run it with Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Javonte Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did,
Williams loses the football. Now the ball comes loose, and the Vikings pick up the football. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts... And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
And he will find his man Chase complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Packers. They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big connection on that one, 38 yards. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And It's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. And he checks this one down to Williams. Sheds off the tackle and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
2nd and 5. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. He'll drop to throw. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, Just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
That's complete to Davis. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick is indeed good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. On the move to his left. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 4 and 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Back to throw again. He'll buy some time right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Rose. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Well, there you go. Set your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Javonte Williams with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series it just didn't happen.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's a second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got this down to the 35. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Rolling to his left. There's Jefferson to pull that in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. And he comes back with one complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Returnable here for Davis. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
He finds his man complete. That's Rose. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score in special teams, 93% of the time.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Chris Jones now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now whistles here, and they might have been a little too fired up to go after the punter. So a 5-yard swing, but still 4th down.
You just wonder if the punt team used up something there that they didn't need to, right? Draw them off sides, but it still doesn't get them a 1st down. I used that one on 4th and 5 or less.
Harris now to return. 12 yards on the return that time. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Back to throw. Being chased out left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Minnesota, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll be able
Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. The 30. 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He's going to go up top again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Pack. To throw is Bankert. And that is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rush to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Back to throw, Rush. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Rush. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now Rush. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rush. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Look at this, middle of the field, a break. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. They'll roll him out right. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's got it. And he's brought down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he stopped immediately there. And they'll run again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play really...
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Dancing to his left. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Going for the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. Now Bankert. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Bankert to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big... play there for Green Bay. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's just throwing the ball up for... Now, fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. Again, he'll drop to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The pack. Unable to... They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion. You get the sense that they're saying, we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. A nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up a throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. These Packers and these Packer fans really... And now here is another interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. What's the deal, y'all? But won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all, and it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Amari Rodgers. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. The young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Back to throw again. Quick slant caught by Chase. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They run once more with Edwards. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man, complete. It's Rose. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
today. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's going to be caught by Waddle. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
There's no doubt.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 20. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. And quickly here, and that's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they will take over at... On 2nd down now, Callaway, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. To throw is Bankert. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
After review the play, on the field stands.
So the challenge not a successful one, as this will stay an incomplete pass. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line. 1:57 to go. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that is incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. They'll look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they... Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he will get this in to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. He's going to take another shot here. Watch. Is deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a big play there for Green Bay. Defender was right there in his shorts. Is that one of those situations as a DB where you just tip your cap and say, nice catch?
Well, you're supposed to, but a true competitor, he's not tipping his cap at all. He's upset he still didn't make the play. If it's a 50-50 ball or a moment of truth, he's got to win more than his fair share of them as well.
Probably especially angry because if it was incomplete, would have been 4th down.
Exactly.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. As this old remembers when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it, and it's complete. They're going to get the first. Touchdown. A great effort there. Second and 4. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And not nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with it.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down. Looking to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is up. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. Trying to